For the second night in a row, protesters are camped out, blocking part of a North Portland neighborhood. They're protesting the eviction of a local family. You can see the debris-littered streets from Air 12. Protesters have built blockades, working to keep police and other law enforcement agencies out.
The demonstrators are standing their ground tonight. They say they want to protect the family who lives in the so-called Red House from being evicted. We have live team coverage tonight as this occupation continues. In just a minute, Fox 12's Bonnie Silkman will take a look at the background of how we got to this point. But we're going to begin tonight with Drew Marine, who is live at that blockade right now. What's the latest, Drew?
Yeah, we're at North Albina and North Blandina. I know it's a bit foggy right now, but we are going to show you what the barricade looks like. It's being guarded right now by several demonstrators, and this is just one barricade. There's actually another barrier behind this one and several others around the perimeter of the encampment. The group behind this says they'll be here until the family gets to go back to their home. Here's a look at the encampment from Air 12. Tents, small fires, and messages written in the street inside the blockade. Demonstrators inside are holding their ground for a second night in North Portland.
This is not a story about an autonomous zone. This is a story of systemic oppression.
The Kinney family says the Red House has been in their family for generations.
It's historic. It's built in 1896, and my father-in-law purchased it in 1955. My husband had grown up here.
The Kinneys say they were preyed upon and are victims of a predatory loan. And just 3 months ago today, they were evicted after a 2-year-long foreclosure battle over the Red House. Since then, demonstrators and the family have occupied the space next door. That is until Tuesday, when Portland police assisted the sheriff's office in attempting to sweep people off of the property, but they were unsuccessful when demonstrators there pushed police out.
5 a.m. yesterday morning, all I heard was banging at the door. In a rush to get all my stuff, instantly was thrown in handcuffs and dragged to the jailhouse. When I left, the place was surrounded by cops. And when I got back, the community surrounded the land.
Those inside the blockade say they won't leave until the Kinneys are let back into their home.
We're gonna stop this gentrification, and we're gonna reclaim the land.
But Portland Police Chief Chuck Lovell took to Twitter to say he hopes this comes to an end soon for the safety of the neighborhood.
Those present at the barricade should leave it behind, put down your weapons, and allow the neighborhood to return to peace and order.
And again, here's another look at the barricade at North Albina and North Blandina in North Portland. Several demonstrators, as you can see, still standing guard tonight. Neighbors didn't want to talk on camera about the situation here, but they did tell us they support the cause, but say building a blockade like this one is going to take a toll on the neighborhood and nearby businesses. Live in North Portland, Drew Marine, Fox 12 Oregon.